Aloha everyone, it's Alana. Thank you guys so much for coming back to watch this video, and on today's episode we are going to be doing a recap of PIFA. So this year PIFA was on September 22nd and 23rd at Ski Beach, and what another amazing year for PIFA. It's so amazing because every single year there's more and more people that come out and partake in the festivities, whether it's watching the dance, listening to the music, going shopping, eating food. It's just overall such a heartwarming experience. So to walk you through the day-by-day steps of PIFA for Serena and I, the first order of business on opening day is the procession. The procession is where we do the opening prayer and really welcome everybody to the event. We also have different groups representing the different islands of Melanesia, Micronesia, and Polynesia. Serena and I are escorted by our parents as well as other past Miss PIFAs. It's really amazing because the first thing that we get to do is see everybody's smiling faces, which makes all the hard work worth it. The next order of business on the first day is to kind of stay close to the stage because then we have to go back on and do our group speech. This year we did a speech. Usually we'll do a group dance. However, this year we were having some technical difficulties with the sound and with the people who were supposed to be on stage with us, and unfortunately we were unable to do so. However, we did give a speech, and it was really cool because we got to share about what our experience has been in the pageant program as well as what you guys can look forward to. So this is the first announcement that I'm making on Sincerely Alana, so stay tuned because sometime early 2019 we are going to be holding another Pacific Islander Educational Summit, which is going to talk about leadership opportunities, how to build self-confidence, culture, as well as pursuing higher education. So I hope you guys are excited for it because I know we sure are, and we're working very hard to make it a success. After our group dance, we walk around to all the other vendors and spend some time in the cultural village where we get to know the people who are partaking in PIFA besides just the guests, the people who are arriving super duper early in the morning and staying there all day long to provide services and really cool things to everybody who attends to PIFA. So the rest of day one for me, Serena and I kind of split up, and I spent a lot of time going through the cultural village and hanging out with the people in the shopping booths and those vendors. On the second day, I spent a lot of my time with the food vendors and getting to the rest of the shopping vendors that I didn't have the time to meet on the first day, which I think is super important, especially in the pageant position, because making that connection with the people who are working PIFA and the people who really make PIFA what it is, it's really cool to gain that understanding of where they come from, why they do what they do, and how they have impacted the community in their own ways, and it's really rewarding. As much fun as the first day is, the second day is always my favorite. So this is my second year in the pageant program, as I'm sure you guys know, and the reason why the second day is just so special to me is because I'm able to do a solo on stage. When I share with other people that I'm doing a solo, they don't know if they would feel comfortable doing it, but because I've grown up dancing, especially like the PIFA stage has just been such a huge iconic moment in my life. Like every year it's become a tradition that I've danced on that stage, or I've at least gone to watch people that I know perform on that stage. And as a performer and growing up dancing, it just becomes such this honor and privilege to be able to stand there on the stage and share myself with everybody else. So usually I do a group, or I'm dancing with Kaleo, or I'm doing the group dance, but as the princess I'm able to have my own solo, and both years my dances meant a lot to me. So when we're asked to do the solos on the PIFA stage, they are the same dances that we perform at the pageant. So both of the years that I've done the pageant, I've put a lot of hard work and a lot of soul into my performances, because I think that if I'm going to be representing people, or if I'm going to be a public figure, that I need to at least be able to share myself and become genuine, so that way people know part of my story and they can understand who I am as a person. So last year, my dance was dedicated to my grandmother. If you guys remember from my first video, she was like a mom to me growing up, and she passed before the end of my senior year. So I had the help of my auntie Ilima, who was part of the Hui o Hawaii, and she helped me choreograph my dance last year, which was about Mahalo. And Mahalo is the hometown where my grandma grew up, and it just, seeing how everything came together with my costume and the meaning behind the dance, at the pageant it felt just so incredibly special because I knew she was watching me. But at PIFA last year, it was as if she was dancing on stage with me, and that moment right there was just so memorable in every shape, way, and form. So this year I knew that instead of still dwelling on my grandma, I still wanted to honor her in a way that is really just promoting what I'm standing for this year. Because this year I feel very solidified in my stance in building confidence and really benefiting the Pacific Islander youth to create a better community. So I put a lot of my own creativity into this year's performance. I choreographed the dance with my sister, and the dance is representative of a flower, or pua, and it's this precious flower that everybody adores and falls in love with because the flower is able to grow and just really feed off of its environment and become something that is just so beloved by everybody. Also, I wrote my own chant. So the chant I wrote in English first, and I had Auntie Shali, she is the president of the Hui, help me translate it. And it was beautiful. When I first read it and I was trying to learn how to pronounce everything correctly, I knew that this was the right choice. Even though it was kind of last minute idea, it was the right choice for me to do because it really did just perpetuate what I was trying to get across. So the chant literally speaks about how we should grow and just build ourselves up using all the love and our environment and our surroundings to become better people and really just have confidence in ourselves. And by doing that, if we're strong individually, we are going to join together as a community and just lift our people up. And that is my entire goal for this year and just trying to get that across to people. So the chant, and with the combination of the dance, was just memorable in itself, but also I sat down with Auntie Hillary Bunconsejo, I really hope I said that right, and I designed these dresses, and I just gave her the designs, and she made these dresses come to life. So all the dresses that I've been wearing for PIFA, for the pageant, for the events, they're all Auntie Hillary bringing my designs to life and just making it a dream come true. So thank you to Auntie Hillary, Auntie Shali, Auntie Ilima, my sister. I could not have created what I did this year without you guys, and I'm just so appreciative. After dancing the solo on the stage, we then go back on stage later on in the day, and we're joined by the other scholarship recipients, where we're presented with an award as well as our bags full of PIFA goodies, including a PIFA t-shirt and a PIFA program. After that, I spent the rest of the day hanging out with all the people that were there. I had at least as many people as I could try to spend time with. So I met a lot of you guys, and it was so nice to meet you. I always have a blast doing outreach and talking to people, especially the kids. I am such a sucker for the kids. So I'll post videos and pictures on the website too, and you guys can just see how cool it is to interact with these kids, because they just, you know, on site they see the crown and they're like, oh my god, she's a princess. But then when you start talking to them and you're telling them, you know, it's not about the crown, it's being kind, it's being smart, and it's just showing your heart and being brave and courageous. After that, I got the opportunity to do some small news segments, talk to the food vendors, and like I said earlier, hang out with the rest of the shopping vendors. And overall, it was just a great weekend. So I want to say thank you guys so much for coming out to PIFA. It's an absolute honor every single year that I'm able to be out there and represent PIFA as an ambassador. It's also great to see all of your guys' smiling faces just really enjoying the event, because there's just a lot of hard work and blood, sweat, and tears that go into it. Thank you to the board of directors, all the volunteers, all the vendors. It would not be possible with you guys. And for those of you that don't know, PIFA is a nonprofit organization, so please go to their website and look up the other events that are coming up, because all year long we do fundraisers to raise money. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all of your love and support, and thank you guys so much for coming out to PIFA and making it this amazing event that it's turned into. Next year will be the 25th anniversary, which is a quarter of a century, so I hope I see all of your guys' smiling faces there, and also bring some friends. Be sure to watch until the end of this video to see some video footage from PIFA, as well as some pictures and some footage of Serena and I speaking on stage. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and be sure to spread peace, love, and positivity. Mahalo!
Thank you for coming out. I am Serena Sablon, Miss Pacific Islander San Diego 2018.
And my name is Alana Godoy, and I am your Miss PIFA San Diego Princess 2018.
We would like to thank everyone for coming out today and for supporting us throughout the year. It's been a long journey since the pageant, and we are just so incredibly grateful to be able to serve as ambassadors for PIFA. I would like to give a shout out to the board for always supporting us and nourishing us throughout this journey. Throughout this journey as the PIFA court, we have learned many skills. It's not about just walking around with a sash and a crown and looking pretty or whatever you say, but we have built many leadership skills, many connections and relationships throughout the community that helped us to become the strong, beautiful young women that we are today. I have developed a really close relationship with Alana, and we're just so grateful that we have so many people looking out there for us and who are willing to help us build and take on leadership roles, not just now, but in the future. So if anyone is interested in running for the Miss PIFA court, it's an amazing opportunity to build relationships, learn more about your own culture, as well as the many other Pacific Islander cultures throughout the community. And yeah, we also do have the opportunity to build on a special platform that we are working so very hard on, and Alana will take it away.
Aloha everybody, I hope you guys are having a great day so far. So as some of you might know, last year, the PIFA Court started the first ever educational summit for Pacific Islander youth. This year, Serena and I are honored to continue this tradition and create another educational summit that's not only going to talk about cultural awareness and educational opportunities, but also talking about how to build self-confidence and take on more leadership roles in the community, and we're very excited for that. We think that community is very important, and especially a part of PIFA. PIFA's been a part of our lives for as long as we can remember, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
This is where we met. So we are very excited to announce that, and we look forward to seeing all of you guys there supporting us. So mahalo for the opportunity and for allowing us to talk to you guys today.
Yes, thank you. I hope you guys enjoy the weekend. The weather is amazing. It's so beautiful. Stay in the shade, drink lots of water, and just have an amazing time. Thank you guys.
Mahalo.
There you go, the young ladies of the Pacific Islander Festival Association. Awesome. Very nice.
Did I make sense?
Also have. So without further ado, I call this my chant. I didn't have a name for it. Okay. Au he vale kapua makamai. Ke mohala ne I loko o kako. E hoi ke mai. E ho ona au mai. E makana mai ika ka e ulua e. E palele a aloha aku, I pome ka lehu lehu. Avilipu I a kamane, e hui like kako. E malama I ka hui la hui. E hei no pua makamai.
Any of you here to get your hot hula on?
Definitely. It's like, you guys just done right here?
That's